Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Yugioh or Ryan, and today I got another deck profile here for you guys. And today, I want to give a little backstory to this deck profile. This is my PK Fire deck. As you can see, I got the Burning Abyss and the Break Sword. So yeah, PK Fire. But anyway, this deck won a box tournament, and no one really cares about that at all. Who does? I don't, but I gotta say it anyway. But it's a box tournament winning PK Fire deck. I don't know how they're doing it still in 2K18. I'm just playing it because I can, and god damn it, it's out of Zoom. But yeah, Burning Abyss somehow made it, and I want to do a deck profile of it. So if you want to play this, go ahead. Also remember to like and subscribe if you want to. But if you don't, I don't care. I want a box. And pull in Nessie. Anyway, let's get to the deck profile. First, we're playing your two best Burning Abyss monsters. We're playing Graph and Seer, Malbranch of the Burning Abyss. These both are limited, but if I could play multiple copies of these, I would. Graph, when sent to each Burning Abyss monster has an effective when sent to the graveyard, regardless of how. So I'm not going to keep saying, oh, this card's sent to the graveyard. Also, each Burning Abyss monster has an effect to where, if a Burning Abyss monster is, if you control no spells or traps, you can special summon it. And if you control a non-Burning Abyss monster, they just kind of kill themselves. So this guy's effect is you can special summon a Burning Abyss from your deck, and Seer special summons a Burning Abyss from your grave. And these both are just amazing. So next, your last one, I'm playing Tour Guide. Tour Guide's effect is when this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 3 Fiend monster from your hand or deck. Its effects are negated, and it can't be used as synchro material, but we're not playing any tuners. But anyway, the reason why we want this guy, girl, tour guide, best waifu, is basically that so when we summon in our Burning Abyss, they just won't instantly blow up. So we're playing one tour guide. One tour guide. Next, we're playing 3 Skarm. Skarm's effect is during the end phase of it being sent to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. Not draw a card, I'm sorry. You get to add a level 3 Dark Fiend from your deck to your hand, most likely Tour Guide or a Graph or Seer. So we're playing triple Skarm. Next, we're playing triple Farfa. Farfa's effect is when it's sent to the graveyard, you can target a monster on the field and banish it. This is very good and great removal. And just to let you know, Burning Abyss stats aren't very good, but Farfa and Skarm have really big booties, as in 1900 and 2000 defense. So yeah, triple Farfa. Next, we're playing your 2-ofs. We're playing double, of course the lighting wants to kill itself. We're playing double Libic. And double Kelcab. Okay, come on now, lighting. I mean, not lighting, zoom. Anyway, Libic's effect is you can, when sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Burning Abyss monster from your hand, negating its effects, so it won't instantly blow up when it hits the field. Kelcab can target a set card on the field and return it to the hand. So 2 Kelcab, 2 Libic. There we go. Anyway. Next, we're doing triple Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Rhino Warrior's effect is, I'm going to zoom in a bit. Hopefully that works. Fleshy flesh. Anyway, Rhino's effect is basically when sent to the graveyard, you can send a Fiend monster from your deck to the grave, except for himself. Also, while he's on the field, Fiend monsters you control can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects, except for himself. So if you have a Burning Abyss monster on the field, they won't instantly blow up. So we are playing triple Fiendish Rhino. Now, I hope to God this thing just saves itself, because this is just getting a little freaking creepy. I hate this so much. Now, that's done with all the Burning Abyss Fiend stuff. Next, we're playing Phantom Knights. We are playing triple Silent Boots. Boots' effects is, basically, if you control a Phantom Knights monster, you can special summon it from your hand. You can only special summon them that way once per turn. But you can banish them from your graveyard to add a Phantom Knights spell or trap from your deck to your hand, which means if you send to the graveyard, you can basically just add a free Phantom Knights card from your deck to your hand. Not free card. Fog Blade from your deck to your hand, which we will be seeing soon. Next, we're playing triple Fam Knights of Ancient Cloak. His effect is if he's in an attack position, you can target a dark monster on the field. You can change this guy to defense mode, and that monster gains 800 attack and defense until the end of your opponent's turn. So that attack stays there during your opponent's turn. Also, you can banish from your graveyard to add a Fam Knights card from your deck to your hand, except for himself. So basically, you can search your Fog Blade and monsters too. So we're playing triple Cloak. Next, that's all for our Fam Knights. So now we're playing triple Effect Veiler for our hand traps. Granted, I don't own Ashes because I sold those, but so we're playing our max best thing. Effect Veiler is pretty good, allowing you to basically negate monster effects like heavy metal foes, Altergeist cards, because Altergeists are still swimming around, Goki Suprexes, Soul Days, good. It's like good. You want to do that. Negate Trickstar cards. So yeah, free negation. What's wrong with that? So triple Effect Veiler. Next, double Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre, everybody should know what it does. Basically, when a monster on the field activates its effects during the player's turn, or when a spell card already face up on the field activates its effects, you can send it from your hand and blow that card up. Now, here's the thing. It will resolve. Keep that in mind. The effect will still activate and resolve, just the card will be destroyed. An effect can discard itself during your main phase to negate a monster effect. Then we're playing the card that just basically made me win the entire time. Doubles Vanity's Fiend. Vanity's Fiend only has one line of text saying cannot be special summoned, and neither player can special summon monsters. Yeah, and he's got 2400 attack, and he's a single tribute monster. So basically, you summon Vanity's Fiend to lock your opponent out while you have all these traps and spells and hand traps. To basically make your opponent hate you for life. That's basically what happened with me. Yay. Now then, I want to see if I can adjust this. Let's see if that works. Hopefully. Let's just let this zoom in and zoom out. Hopefully. Well, next we get to our very few spells. We're playing triple Allure. Allure Darkness, everybody should know what it does, but if you don't for some reason, you can draw 2 cards, then you can banish a dark monster from your hand, but if you don't have any dark monsters in your hand, you send your entire hand to the graveyard. It's a good draw card because basically your entire deck, except for your hand traps, are dark. Next we're playing double. Oh, there we go, finally. We're playing double Twin Twister. Now, of course, right after I said that, it happens. We're playing double Twin Twister. Twin Twister just says you can discard 1 card to target up to 2 spell traps on the field, including itself, and destroy them. This helps trigger your Burning Abyss monsters since they activate from anything, allowing them being sent to the graveyard. So we're playing double Twin Twister. Next, we are playing 1 Rhoda for our Fam Knights, and 1 Darkhold because our deck loves to be in the graveyard, am I right? And you're killing your opponent's board too. Now let's get to our many traps. First off, we're playing triple Solemn Strike. Solemn Strike, everybody should know what it does, but if you don't, when a monster will be special summoned or a monster effect is activated, you can pay 1500 life points, negate the summon or an activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Basically, you just negate a summon or a monster effect, and you're good, just for 1500 life points. And it's not once per turn, so you're good. So you can just disrupt strategies very easily. Next, we're playing triple Fam Knights Fogblade. Fam Knights Fogblade says you can target 1 effect monster on the field, negate that face-up monster's effects, and that monster cannot attack. Also, that monster cannot be targeted. Also, monster cannot target that face-up monster for attacks. Also, when the monster leaves field, you destroy this card. Also, you can banish it from your graveyard to target Fam Knights monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So, basically, you can banish it and special summon your Fam Knights monster. It's great. You only activate that 1 Fam Knight Fogblade effect once per turn, so you only get that special summon effect once per turn, but your negating effect is not, which is great. Next, we're playing Fiend Griefing. A lot of people don't know what Fiend Griefing does, so here you go. You can target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, then you can send 1 Fiend-type monster from your deck to the graveyard. So basically, you can target a monster in your opponent's graveyard and shuffle it into the deck, then you have the option to send a Fiend monster from your deck to your graveyard. So you can play this in any deck that doesn't have Fiends, so you just shuffle a monster back into your opponent's deck, but you have the option to send a Fiend from your deck to the grave. But it's amazing in Burning Abyss because you can send like Farfa, Skarm, Graf, Seer, yada yada yada. So if you get hand trapped, you can be like, Fiend Grafing, do my turn. So yeah, triple Fiend Grafing. Really good trap in this deck. Next, we're playing your Burning Abyss trap cards. We're playing the Traveler in the Burning Abyss. It says you can target any number of Burning Abyss monsters in your graveyard that were sent there this turn. Special summon them in defense position. So basically, it's a massive monster reborn as long as they were sent there this turn, meaning you can do some crazy shenanigans with this card. Next is the Fire Lake of the Burning Abyss. It says you can target 2 face-up Burning Abyss monsters you control and send them to the graveyard, then target up to 3 cards on the field and destroy those cards. Basically, you take out 2 of your cards to take out 3 of your opponents, and your Burning Abyss monsters will activate. So basically, you're activating this free while your opponent loses 3 cards. There goes the main deck. Now let's go into the extra deck. So we won't be showing Dante Boy just yet, but let's get into this. So I will be doing this in a different kind of style because we're playing cherries. So first off, we are going to be doing our fusions. We're playing 1 Dante, Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss. And this, I don't know why this is not zoomed in. Yeah, okay. Dante, Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss says, he can only be fusion summoned, but we don't care because he's going to be summoned in a different way. You cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effects, and once returned during either player's turn, you can send 1 Burning Abyss monster from your hand to the graveyard and draw 1 card. If this short balance into the graveyard, or if you control is sent to the graveyard by opponent's card effect, you can send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. So you can draw cards, and your opponent loses cards. And he can't be targeted, so he's like a Cosmo ship. So yeah, Dante, really good. Next are our links. We're playing Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Cerberus. Now let me just zoom in because that's kind of what we need to do here. So we're playing a Nightmare Phoenix and a Nightmare Cerberus. They both require 2 monsters with different names, and if they're link summoned, you can discard a card to either destroy a special summon monster in the main monster zone, or destroy a spell or trap your opponent controls. Then if they're co-linked, you draw a card. But in this deck, you're not really doing that. You're just using these as like mass. You're just using this so you can pop cards. Also, co-linked monsters can't be destroyed by or by card effects, which, like I said, we don't care about. We're just using these so we can get rid of cards our opponent controls, and we can even winter cherries these. So, 1 Phoenix and 1 Cerberus. Then we're playing the new Link monster that I'm so happy got released. Lamb for Linkedness. He requires 2 monsters. He has no effect, and he points down 2. And he requires any 2 monsters, so he's a generic Link 2 that points 2 down. So yes, Lance Linkus is amazing, and I love it. That's all of our links. Now time for the Xyz. We're playing double Dante, poster boy of the deck. He requires 2 level 3 monsters, and it says once per turn you can detach 1 material from this card, and choose a number 1 to 3, then send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Now keep in mind this is cost, so if your opponent even negates it, you still get to still send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. And for each card that was sent this way, he gains 500 attack points. So he can get up to 2,500 attack points. If he attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. So basically when he attacks, he just like, boop, goes in defense position. Also, if he's sent to the graveyard in any way, you can target 1 Burning Abyss card in your graveyard, except for him, and add it to your hand. You can add your trap cards, you can have Farfa, Skarm, Graf, yada yada yada. So yeah, Dante is amazing. You don't want to play 3 though, that 3 takes up a lot of your extra. Next, we're playing 2, the Fam Knights of Breaksword. Breaksword's effect is he requires 2 level 3 monsters. Once per turn, you detach 1 material from this card. Then target 1 card your opponent controls and 1 card your opponent controls. No, 1 card you control, I'm sorry. 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy them. So basically, what happens is if you target 2 cards at the same exact time, and you destroy them. So this doesn't require your card being destroyed or your opponent controls being destroyed. So if you target a card you control that can't be destroyed, your opponent's card still gets destroyed. If this Xyz summon card is destroyed, you can target 2 Fam Knight monsters with the same level in your graveyard, special summon them, and increase their level by 1. Also, you cannot special monsters for the rest of the turn except for dark monsters. So you're able to go into the next Xyz, being Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. I know, it's anime. Oh my gosh. The filter. I mean, not the filter, the thing is back. Cool. Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. He requires 2 level 4 monsters. And he says you can detach 2 materials from this card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half its current attack, and if it does, this card gains that lost attack. So basically, you detach 2, suck up attack, and he gains it permanently. Now, reason why this guy's in here is because after our Fam Knight kills itself and this guy's summoned, you can detach the 2. Oh my god, it happened again. After you did your detach 2, you can banish both of your Fam Knights to add 2 Fog Blades, making this guy really hard to kill. Next, we're playing a Castell. Castell just gets rid of a lot of problems in our opponent's field. Just bouncing cards, great, you gotta need it. So yeah, bouncing and setting cards, really lovely. Next, we're playing your Utopia package. We're playing 1 Utopia Lightning and 1 number 39 Utopia. This is so we can just get over things very easily and have our opponent just die. Yeah, we kind of need that really badly. So 1 Utopia, 1 Utopia Lightning. Next, we're playing Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. Beatrice is amazing because she requires 2 level 6, or you can exceed some of this by sending 1 Burning Abyss monster from your hand to the graveyard by using 1 Dante monster you control as XYZ material. Xyz materials attached to that monster also become Xyz materials. So you can also use the Fusion Dante if you want, but don't do that. That's bad. So just use the Xyz Dante. If it's summoned this way, the following effect cannot be activated this turn. Once per turn during the player's turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. Send 1 card from your hand to the send 1 card from your deck to the graveyard. I am sorry. So basically, you can foolish any card from your deck to the graveyard just by detaching a material. And when this card is sent to the is in your possession, is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, by battle by card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can summon 1 Burning Abyss monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So that's how you summon our Dante Fusion monster. Next are our main cherry targets. Heavy Malifaux's Electromite. Since Fusion is a thing, since Pendulum is a thing, we just kind of play this to be like, yeah, no Pendulum. Electromite, also in Darklaw, the bane of our existence in this deck, so we gotta kind of get rid of it. So yeah, 1 Darklaw. That is our extra deck. You can adjust as many cards as you want for cherry targets, depending on if you're going to a bigger tournament or you're going to locals with this deck. Go ahead. Next, let's go to our side deck, because that's actually what kind of kept me win. We're playing double Gamma Seal. Gamma Seal is just there to tribute off big annoying monsters we don't want. So yeah, double Kaiju. Double Droll and Lockbird. It's Droll and Lockbird. You discard this card from your hand when your opponent activates a card from adds a card from their deck to your hand, except for during the draw phase. You send it to your graveyard. Your opponent can't do that for the rest of the turn. And also, the cards that draw also count as adding, so your opponent can't even draw additional, which is great. Next, playing double DD Crow. DD Crow helps taking cards out of our opponent's graveyard when needed to, so our opponent can't do fun stuff. So yeah, double DD Crow helps us take out those annoying like Phoenix Swords, Reincarnations, all that bulls stuff. Next, we're playing triple Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. This card, like I said, helps take out cards because if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can discard this card, reveal 1 card in your extra deck, then look at your opponent's extra deck and banish all cards in their extra deck with the same name as that revealed card. You can only use that effect once per turn. So basically, you can use this during your opponent's turn, reveal anything, so like I say a Dark Claw, look through your opponent's extra deck, and all that. So what's amazing about this is that you don't need to reveal a guy in your opponent's extra deck that is in your opponent's extra deck. You just reveal a random card, and you can look through your opponent's extra deck, which I think is great about Winter Cherries. Just, they summon a random monster, and you're like, oh, I can look through your extra deck, cool. So, triple Winter Cherries. Next, our 1 spell card, Raigeki. It's Raigeki. Next, for our traps, we're playing triple Unending Nightmare. Unending Nightmare just says, you can pay 1,000 life points to target 1 face-up spell or trap on the field. Destroy it. You can only activate the effect of Unending Nightmare once per chain. So that means you can just pay 1,000 whenever a card or effect activates just to pop face-up spell or trap. So you can get rid of annoying floodgates or cards that help benefit, like frogs or paleo. I don't know, paleo, altergeist, true Draco. You can easily get rid of those. So triple nightmare, then double anti-spell fragrance. We don't want our opponent to play the game, and we play very little spells, so this is actually a pretty good card to use. And we don't want pendulums to exist, so here you go, double anti-spell. Because both players must set spell cards before activating them, and cannot activate them until the turn after they're set. So yeah, double anti-spell. Now, that is the entire deck of my PK Fire deck. It got first place in a box tournament, but who really cares about that? So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to, but if you don't, that's fine. Like I said, I got a box and got Nessie and boys. So I hope you guys did enjoy, but if you don't, I don't care. Well, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.